in Northern California hanging out with my buddy Scott, and he's got a 911 that's very different. What's up, dude?
What's up, Nicole?
I love your car. Why do you have a smiley face on it already?
Because, you get your car dirty, you draw little faces on it and stuff,
That's right. Well, this thing's pretty rad, and I'm excited that we finally got together. This 911 is clearly very, very different. You call it the Overland 911.
Yeah, so this is our Resolute Overland 911. We take a G50 Porsche and basically throw everything away except for the body. We do the suspension, the brakes, the engine, transmission, interior, everything, and make it into an off-road capable Porsche 911.
Okay, so this is a 1987 911 Carrera, correct? And this year, through about 89, a lot of people they love this body style. This is a classic.
Yeah, it's the G50 car. It's air cooled. Very simple. It's just you and a shifter and an air cooled engine and everything manual.
So the G50 gearbox. Let's talk about that for a second. When that became available in the 911, that just sort of really became sought after because, as I understand, it's a lot easier to shift.
It's a stronger gearbox and it shifts better. So, if you take your engine like this one's was a 3.2 stock, but we had Ressant build it up, individual throttle body 3.6, makes 320 horsepower. The transmission's up to the task.
What kind of lift is on here? It's obviously lifted a little, and you've got bigger tires.
This is our test bed at Resolute Motorsports. So this is what's considered a stage 4 car. We have 4 different packages for these things. But this one here, it's got coilovers on all 4 corners.
Okay.
Usually it has a torsion bar in the rear, so we do a conversion for the rear. But it's essentially a longer Moton or AST coilover that we put on the car.
So you're getting a little more travel than you would when it's just a stock.
Yeah. Taller ride height, more travel, but we use the 16.7 braid wheels on it. Kind of heavy, but they're really bulletproof. I mean, you can run these things into rocks, whatever you want. These just came out. It's a Toyo AT3s in this size, so real beefy tire for pretty small size.
You guys make this cool bumper, right? It looks like it fits just perfect around the front.
Yeah, so we make all these in-house. It's got tubular front bumpers, tubular rear bumper, integrated into the full tubular subframe, which also has skid plates from the front to the back. Okay,
so the entire undercarriage is totally protected.
Yeah, no, you can take this thing and run it over rocks, dirt mounds, whatever you want. It's not going to hurt anything underneath the car. Yeah.
And you put a really cool winch in here.
Yeah, so we've got a Warren 5,000-pound winch in it with a synthetic line.
Right.
And then that is also on its own tubular subframe that attaches to the chassis inside the trunk.
So when you're pulling, you're actually pulling from you're not going to rip something out.
It's not just like bolted to the unibody of the car. It's like it's fully braced up in there.
And your front lights are actually integrated real clean and nice. I've seen some where it looks like an afterthought where they just bolted on 4 or 5 of them in the front, in between the factory headlights, and that looks really clean.
One of the things we do at Resolute, we try to make everything look like if somebody at Porsche said, you know what, we need to build a 911 to go off-road.
I want to know what's underneath here, and I'm not going to call it a hood, but it could be a frunk or a bonnet, whatever. Everybody has a different name for it. Will you show me what's under your
let me show you.
frunk bonnet?
The frunk bonnet.
My gosh.
You can see all up there. It's all mil-spec wiring.
Yeah.
We've got an anti-gravity lithium-ion battery, super lightweight, fuel-safe fuel cell instead of a fuel tank.
Sure.
Much safer.
Right.
We got the Factor 55 recovery goodies here.
That's awesome. So you're not going to Costco?
I mean, you can put a couple flats of water in here.
You probably could. It's beautiful though. It looks really
clean. Put your Cheerios up there,
Cheerios? Dang, it looks good. And what do you got here? You going camping? What are you putting up there? Are we putting like sleeping bags and tents coolers? Is that what this is? High lift jacks?
It's built. No high lift jacks.
Okay.
It's built to go off road, but you got to be prepared in case you get stuck. So we got the little Demo shovel up here, totally modular, and then it comes with our Resolute light system here.
Very cool. Yeah, and these covers?
Yeah, so these we 3D print these out of carbon fiber, and same thing with the mirrors. They're 3D printed carbon fiber.
And I was noticing your mirrors are really small. So when you're sitting in there, are you like looking all over the place to try and get this mirror to work?
They're not the best visibility, but because race car.
Because race car.
We you want to keep it sleeker.
Yeah.
For an off-road car like this, you're going through the bushes and trees and branches. You don't want your mirrors getting ripped off, so these are smoother and
that's a good point.
Less stuff sticking out. Same thing in the rears and the front. We get rid of the ugly impact bumpers. We do a form-fitted 1.25" tubular steel bumper in the back.
Taken some weight out, or is that for air, or both?
Both. Yeah, we do the same treatment to both the front and rear bumpers. We put lightning holes in them. Got to keep it bomb-proof front to rear. That way you can just slide it over anything you want.
I wish we had a lift out here to really see that, but it's the whole. If there wasn't as many cow patties, I'd probably drop down and look at it. But there's a lot. There's a lot of poop on the ground.
Most of these cow patties are dry, so I think we're good.
Oh, dude!
Skid plate all the way to the front.
Oh yeah. Come down here. It's nice.
Just I'm really not trying
to come down and do the cow patty push-ups.
Trying to get all this cow patty stuff on me here.
You're just leaving me down here.
Yeah, you already committed.
So let's talk about this air-cooled engine.
Right.
Well, some guys don't like it, and then there's a huge cult following.
Yeah, I'm part of that cult.
There are going to be people who don't understand what we mean by air-cooled engine. Not every single person is a Porsche aficionado, and this does not require liquid like a radiator. You don't have a traditional cooling system like you'd have in your new modern car.
No, so this is air and oil cooled. Instead of, water in your radiator, this has a oil cooler, keeps your oil temperatures down. But essentially this is an air-cooled engine. It has fins on it. It's very, very much like an airplane engine. These flat six engines, you can't replace the sounds, the visceral mechanical noises that it's so much cooler than the water-cooled ones. You hear everything.
All right, so tell me about what you've got here. Your Rassant intakes are clearly not factory. What have you done here?
Yeah, so this isn't your normal 3.2 liter stock Porsche engine in this. It's a fully built 3.6 done by Rassant. It's got individual throttle bodies. It's got their Rassant intake plenum here, Motec engine controls, and it's 320 horsepower. So quite a bit more than the factory rating of around 200.
So how much weight did you actually save by removing the AC and the heater? And did you take the heat exchanger off of it and everything?
So we save a lot of weight stripping the car down. This car is about the same weight as a stock 911 because we're also adding stuff on.
Sure.
Like these tubular bumpers.
Right.
They're made out of steel. They're not aluminum.
Okay.
They're fairly light for what they are, but it's still adding weight to it. So everything we strip out basically gets added right back on.
Okay.
But you still have a very light off-road car.
Dude, so I want to talk about this interior, but we have to take a time out for a second because I just assumed every single person already knows who you are. And I don't mean any disrespect I didn't mean to not tell everybody, but this dude is a world record holder. He's the current Pikes Peak world record holder in a diesel truck. What class is it specifically that you race?
I race exhibition class at Pikes Peak.
And you've got Old Smoky. Look it up. Super famous. This guy
It's kind of a cool truck.
This guy's a total bad.
I'm just a dude playing a dude,
Just dude playing a dude. He's downplaying it, man. Okay, now that we got all that out of the way, let's talk about the interior of this car because you got styling like the 1987 dash, but this is all leather, beautiful, modern.
This is a very Spartan interior. We take almost everything out of it. I mean, it has a basic stereo system in it, but there's no heater. It's got heated seats, like I said before, to kind of keep you from freezing to death.
You don't have the little vents that are all in
So we shave all the vents in the dash. We have it all leather wrapped. We simplify the instrumentation with just a Motec. Essentially, everything we don't need in a racing car is gone. We actually take vintage Porsche fabric and redo the center of the seats with them, and then like the little detail here on the doors.
Looks really good. Now you've got a cutting brake because you're going to get a little wild out there. You can throw the rear end around, whatever. It looks like you have a short throw shifter in here. Again, because race car.
Because race car. Right. So everything on this is optimized for performance.
Oh, let's just go drive this thing. I'm never going to make this car do what you're capable of doing in it. So we're not going to pretend that I am. I'm going to drive it.
Yeah.
But I would like it if you drove first. I
Okay.
want
Yeah,
you to
we're
drive
on some
first.
poor guy's dairy farm, so we can't hoon it too hard, but we can go have some fun.
Are we clear?
You're clear.
Okay, go. Gosh! Dude! This is insane! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, you're awesome, dude!
Yeah, we caught a little bit of air back there.
I think we did. Oh yeah, you're a race car driver, that's for sure. I looked over at you and you had a really serious face. You were like in the zone.
Well, yeah, so
Oh,
that's
man.
what's cool. That's what's cool about Pikes Peak.
Yeah?
Like, when I go up there, I am so hyper focused.
Oh yeah, you got it. Totally.
You're only thinking about one thing.
Yeah. Like don't die?
Yeah.
Love it. Great. You're a maniac.
I'm telling you, man, it feels like it's on pavement.
Really?
Yeah, just slippery pavement. Some people look at this and scoff like the Porsche purists, but you have to remember that Porsche took these cars and they rally raced them. Like
Yeah.
the 911 was a staple of rally, and it still is. I mean, a lot of guys still rally these cars.
Go.
Chill out, bro.
Oh my gosh, you're right on the edge. Watch
Oh,
the
yeah.
stump. Watch the cattle guard. Okay. Scott, you're insane. Oh my gosh, this Porsche. Oh! Yeah! Holy crap! Oh my gosh, Scott! Oh my gosh!
I gotta go slow down.
Dude, that is sick.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
You're so chill. Oh man. Sick. Oh crap. You know, one thing I learned in a monster truck was, obviously when in doubt, throttle out,
Right.
and it snaps you a straight line.
It's the same thing as this.
So yeah, you get squirmely on this stuff and it's going to snap you a straight line, or by driving a little faster, maybe pulls it straight.
With 911s, they have a really big weight bias to the back, so it always wants to tail out.
Is it more than a 60-40? I mean, what is do you know what the percentage is?
I think it's about that.
Okay.
But it's also nice if you know it's tail heavy and you know that it oversteers all the time really easily. It actually makes it really easy to throw it around.
Okay. That was really cool coming down.
That was fun.
Yeah, I'm just like immune to it, not even scared anymore.
So that's a cool thing, man. Like, you can take your 911 and you can go play on dirt roads, and you can just.
So
I mean,
you're missing one part.
What?
The 911 part, that I can't take my 911 because I don't have a 911.
so let's
So we have to first
Everyone-
earn a lot of money, stay in
Yeah.
school, then buy a
everyone-
911,
Yeah, stay in
then
school.
take it on dirt roads.
Yep.
Everything feels, when you get a new car, it feels strange for a minute.
It's totally strange. Plus, this isn't your average. There we go.
just make sure you're not like holding it at like 6K.
No, it's not there yet.
This is down and over. So on the Porsches, if you get out of shape,
Yeah,
you can't rely on the steering at all.
got it.
Because once it starts to push, you need to get back in the power.
This is so bitchin', dude. I love how this feels. I just want to be able to drive this way hard, but I'll be respectful.
Yeah, please don't, because if you stack it, I will never hear the end of it.
It's so fun.
I can't believe you were just telling me, oh, I'm almost scared to drive this. You're doing just fine. There you go. Nope, stop. There you go.
Like that?
Yeah,
Cool.
awesome. Now cut it. Gas.
Not like that.
Gas.
No, I can't.
You had it.
Oh!
There you go.
It was not the turn you wanted it to be.
But you nailed it.
Dude, I wasn't quite confident enough.
We don't have a pre-run here, so I'd be careful of your.
I like how the steering wheel feels. This suede is really comfortable in your hand.
So this doesn't have any power steering at all either.
Yeah.
So you feel everything. You can put it in third. Slow over this because it turns hard. There you go. I need my rally notes. I'd be like,
I know,
left,
right?
90, hard.
This is so bitchin', dude.
Isn't it cool how you can feel every bit of it in the steering
Every
wheel?
bit of it. This is so fun. So badass. Oh, this is, I could do this all day. Can't see, one corner. There we go.
Slow, slow, slow.
Over that. Over that. Are we gonna run it all the way to the
I
bottom?
hope you trash them.
Hey, you got skid plates for a reason. Oh, quail. Should we hit the quail?
Only if they're delicious.
You have a skid plate for a reason. Should I remind you? Because Nicole. Remember, it's not because race car. I just don't know if we have any cars coming up this road, so I'll calm down a little bit.
Yeah, especially if a crest like this, you can't see.
Yeah, I know.
Smoke some
Super-
tourist.
Super blind turns right here.
Slow down.
You're scared.
No, we're not supposed to go fast on this part.
Oh, okay.
I'm not scared.
We're not supposed to go fast.
We're
'cause
just by the guy's house.
Oopsie.
What's up, Turbo?
What's up, Turbo? So now that we have gotten through this drive, what do you think?
That was fun.
I had a blast. This
Yeah.
was so
Yeah.
much fun.
You didn't stack my car.
That's a good thing.
Nobody's gonna get sued. We had a good time.
I'm not getting a
It's all
bill.
good. Yep, you're not getting a bill.
This was so worth it for me. Thank you so much, Scott.
No
You
problem.
are a total badass. I'm super impressed with your abilities. Would you guys do this to your 911? Let me know in the comments. I sure would.
I totally
I'm going to make a lot of money and I'm coming to Scott. You guys are awesome. Let me know in the comments if you think this is insane, if you would do this to your 911, and I'll see you next time. What are you trying to say? There's a word you're for.
Hold on a second. Let's cut that. Cut out all that stuff I talked about earlier.
I don't want the camera pointing down my shirt, just FYI. I will turn my body this way. Today, Scott's gonna go wipe his butt with poison oak. I just winged this part. Today, we're in not like that. I don't like that, right? And he's got a very, very different 911. I tripped on your car. Like how why is it so bad? I was like, hey Scott, I'm like a one-take wonder until it comes to the intro. Okay, stop. Okay.